This past July, at 83 years old, Marie Kolstad became the oldest woman in history to get breast implants. And this great-grandmother is here today to tell us why she did it and how she's not done going under the knife. Please welcome our real-life hot topic, Marie Kolstad and her plastic surgeon, Dr. Michael Niccole. Welcome. So, Marie, it was in July. It was a 3-hour surgery, and you had your breast lifted and implants put in. So you went from, what, a small B cup to a
large C.
A large C. At 83 years old, I think the question everyone's asking, why?
Why?
Why not before? Is this something you had thought about doing for a long time?
Actually, not really. It was an opportunity, and I decided...
Why was it an opportunity?
It was suggested, that I, would I be interested in doing this? And I said...
Somebody suggested that you have your breast in
friends,
Really?
friends, just an uplift. It's
have you
really
had other
not...
plastic surgery?
No.
That's the only thing, just your breasts?
Yes.
Oh, that was it?
Yes.
You've never had... So were you thinking of attracting like a 70-year-old or something?
It hasn't happened.
Oh, it hasn't yet.
Not yet.
But that's the plan,
You
ultimately.
have said,
not really.
You have said, I don't know whether it's true,
just
one of
want
the
to look
reasons you
nice.
got breast implants is because you'd like to meet a nice man. Your husband passed away nearly 20 years ago, so now you have the implants. Have you met anybody?
No.
Has it made,
Do you
so it's
want
made
to
no
or you want
difference, actually,
Not
in your life.
not really, but
Except
for myself. I have a lot more self-assurance of who I am and how I present myself to people. I'm still a working person, so I just still come in contact with the public.
Marie, I think that if you had just had a facelift or something, no one would really talk about it, but it's the idea, and Doctor, you can go, it says the idea that a woman of your age would want bigger boobs, or nicer boobs, or boobs that don't fall to the floor, whatever. I mean, it's just, that's the interesting part of the the Well, are your friends jealous that you have better boobs than they do now?
And your
No,
children?
not
What about
really.
your children?
My children weren't too happy about it.
How many children?
I have 4 children.
And grandchildren?
And I have 13 grandchildren.
And what do they all say?
And, well, the grandchildren haven't said anything.
Yeah.
But
They didn't know about this before.
no,
you
I didn't tell them
before
until the day
surgery.
before.
They must say grandma's a hottie, I'm sure.
But what
Either
were
that or
you,
I'm nuts.
were you afraid that they would not approve of the surgery and not want you to have it or think it's too dangerous?
I almost didn't think that much about it. I didn't think there was anything to be fearful of, because in my estimation, I feel like if I fell and broke a hip, I'd have to go through surgery anyway. And their biggest problem was the anesthesia.
Yeah.
And,
Let's go to the... This is not a boyfriend, this is the doctor.
Dr. Niccole, Niccole, you're Marie's doctor. You performed the surgery. When she first came into the office, did you have major reservations about performing the surgery? And what did you say to her?
I met Marie on a cruise, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And she brought it up at that point. Everybody was in swimwear, and 10 years go by, and she comes to the office and says, I'm interested in breast surgery. I'm tired of them looking down, she'd say. I said, well, the only way we'll do it is if age has no significance, in my opinion.
Isn't more
Absolutely
dangerous?
not.
What does?
You did breast surgery, I understand, on your daughters? Is that
Yes, but that's the other extreme. I mean, they were 18.
Ah, I
So,
see. Well, they're your own children.
So it's not the
So
age,
you
it's
don't
the
think
health?
at 83 it's a little
No,
dangerous?
I think you have to definitely, my 18-year-old jogs, runs, I mean, she does everything. She's no risk.
Yeah.
Where Marie could potentially have been a risk, but I got a board-certified cardiologist. The cardiologist did an entire workup on her, was in surgery during the surgical. High-risk patients that it could potentially be high-risk patients, we take precautionary measures. But this is a lady that's in the business world, in the public eye,
Do you still work,
very
Marie?
active.
You still
Yeah,
work?
she
What do you
still
do?
works.
I'm a property manager. I manage apartments.
Oh, so you're
For
an
the
active
owners,
83-year-old
Are
woman.
you going to have anything else done? I hear you're going in for some surgery
I'm
in
going to
January.
have surgery on my nose. I have a difficult time breathing.
But that's not cosmetic, or it is
Well,
cosmetic?
in a way, it will be,
I see.
but
little bit.
it's a
You're doing
combination
that
of
too?
both.
And then
So you're gonna
maybe a
have
little bit of laser.
New boobs and a new nose. Hey, pretty
And a
good.
little bit of laser.
But laser's, I mean, a laser is just kind of refreshing the skin. It's like going to an esthetician that gives you chemical peels.
Yeah.
The fractional lasers are...
Is this something you're seeing more often?
A lot.
In terms of age. So is there a resurgence of or I should just say a jump start of women in their 80s coming for a breast
I would say
augmentation?
75 to 80.